U.S. Gulf Coast. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Now Jameis on second down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, Winston. Out to the left there, complete to Howard. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Sure about that?
So from the 39
I lost against Dust when he just hopped in the league with a shitty-ass team. I've been playing this for 3 seasons now.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll be taken
So.
down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 12 yards on that one,
No.
and earns him a fresh set of downs.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Let's go now.
Second down, Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
3rd and long for Winston. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, Give him 15. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, there'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw. Alexander. Throw left side complete. That's Shepard. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, a 22.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty, because the corner route, it's extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is, because more and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. To throw on 2nd down. Alexander. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw. Alexander, he's going to let it go deep for the end zone. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'd open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive.
But they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And not a whole lot doing there. So he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now a 2nd down throw for Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. To throw, Winston. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Room to run past midfield. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. Evans has it left side. First catch there for Evans, good enough for a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation,
no, I wasn't paying attention.
Able to stop him before he can get a good head of steam going.
The give is to Jones. And
yeah.
Going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And 3 yards there takes them to the 45.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A give to Jones. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill out the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
They'll try to throw now. Winston looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A familiar ring to that one. Winston to Evans for the Buccaneer first.
Let's go now.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Space to run past the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. To give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Working out of the gun, Winston. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Giants. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage, if he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Open man right side is Ingram. A good pickup there, a 22.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes you're always confused about that play action there. It sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. A handoff to Barkley. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It was Jason Pierre-Paul who was able to get him down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down.
Fucking Ninja Turtle got him.
They've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Evan Ingram, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
Oh, yeah.
The Giants are able to grow their
Nubby.
lead.
It used to be that if you were a big wide receiver and the coaches wanted to make you a tight end, you resisted the move. Now it's almost a glamour position.
The linebacker there that doesn't have a hand.
Are you going to cover them with a linebacker?
Shaquem Griffin.
A defensive back, they're going to be bigger. Tight end is the new big time position.
I got him on my team. Yeah, he's a 75 overall with quick development. Like, fuck, man, I want to get him. Why not? Oh, he can't tackle good. He can intercept the ball good too.
At some point, we're going to get it through.
Yep, I had a pick 6 with him.
Special teams, the spark that often wins games.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at the 45. Jameis to throw it. Steps away to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
No, it's okay.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll go back to Tampa after this timeout.
Oh, shit. Too bad I talked to one of the league owners, and that's false.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
We really didn't have any doubt that he was going to be one of the top-rated rookies coming into the league, especially as a runner. And he's given us no reason to change our minds. That's a big-time run. And the production that he showed us in college is translating very well into the National Football League.
Winston now. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Shit.
And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fix and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
All right.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get
Wait,
right back into this football game. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the
Are you guys
line.
doing auto club right now?
They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Oh, they are.
Winston sneaking it. And he'll take it
Oh,
into
wait a
the
minute.
end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
No, I didn't. Oh, shit.
Jameis Winston in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game.
Hours sucks. Growing up sucks.
Point after, right down the middle. And it leads down to a field goal at 17-14.
You don't get better than 12.75 fucking flipping burger, dude.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
For being 18, let me put that in mind. Being 18 is still in school, getting paid $12.75 at McDonald's. And I work 25 to 35 hours a week. And I've been there less than 3 months.
And I
So
think in
please
this
try not to
situation,
ruin my moment.
that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Well,
9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half.
do you guys,
As
what's
it's
your guys'
1st and 10.
setup with this one?
They go play action here on 1st down. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
I'll start
So
with,
we come upon
60.
halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. As we send you a stone.
Hey, let me know if I'm lagging too, guys. 'Cause that's another big thing about why I didn't want to do a league, because I don't know if I'm still lagging or not.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
But
here
last
comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
What?
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers.
I could if I go by a
also
chord.
like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half.
Well, I was playing earlier with Stank, and he said I wasn't lagging.
They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt.
All right, well, let me
Show them one
just
thing,
let me know then.
hit them with something else.
Actually, I'm going down past me because I have no idea, and I don't want to take anybody out.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
I know, but I still don't want to.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Throw left side complete. It's Shepard. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
I'd rather just trail and
They call it a
see
gain
what
of
everybody else is
19,
doing.
And it moves the chains. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little
I know, I'm
careful?
behind.
You're losing playing against
That's
a
a
good
little scary.
quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone.
Oh, this isn't that bad.
And you can drop anyone out of your
Whoa,
defensive
Lilo.
front.
Cool. Alright,
Defensive
you're clear?
end,
You want to
defensive
cut
tackle.
down?
It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Oop.
Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers.
I don't know if
set
I'm
the
lagging
edge.
or am I just that good at coming in corners. Because I gain in the corners. Nope, you guys are not lagging at all. Single file, you guys are clear as day. Alright. Yeah, no. Are you up high right now, Elo? All the way to the wall doing the... Alright. Yep. Alright, then no. You're not, no one's lagging. You're good.
Alexander. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum.
Oh, sorry.
They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Looking to throw. Alexander. And he's caught on his sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there was time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yes.
You got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
There's only 7 of us
These
tonight.
kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. They're about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their history. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Let's go now. Green, triple C.
God damn it, I hit the apron.
Winston now from the 50.
Well, what are you guys running here? Like 40s? High 40s, low 40s?
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
I'm only running.
Lane closes out quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Well, that call makes sense because
Whoa,
they've been
Water
throwing
Cool,
it
how you
well on
doing?
this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them
Who else is
defensively,
in
though,
front
to
of me
hold
that
it
just
to a
hit?
short game.
Raisin? God damn it, if I don't hit that right, it doesn't work.
Green, triple C. Sonic.
What happened to Water Cool? Did he back out? I think he backed out. Or he stopped. One of the two.
Throwing, Winston. Throw left side complete. It's Evans. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
To throw is Winston.
Oh, shit.
And he's got a man. That's Evans. 15 yards down to the 15 and a first down.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Winston in the offense with a 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Underneath the water. Cooler.
Let's go now.
Whoa. I slid up. My bad.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the Sticks. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
See, I can't tell what water is. Water, is he back out? Water cool?
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Well, Brandon, we always know
And
that
there
once you
was
score
4.
1 touchdown,
You want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Whoa, he's blocking aggressively.
Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter.
You two are battling pretty hard here underneath the racing. Oh, no, you're clear if you want to come down.
Second and goal from the 1. Winston keeps it himself. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Jameis Winston. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bucs are now an extra point away from leading this game. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2.
Ooh, here we go. Yep, I saw that. I had to do the same thing.
Oh, it was almost gone.
But as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the G-men have taken the lead here.
I was wondering why the hell kept how you just freaking just did that.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Back to throw. Alexander feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with
That's
the ball.
fine with me.
Typically, you try and throw
That's fine with me. That gave me a boost.
Maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Ooh, that was close. That was a little close for me right there. Nah, you didn't come in hot. I just let off really early.
Over the end line. So out come the Bucks now. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would
Oh,
think
dude,
that
my
they
right
would,
front
because
is
if they were
shot.
confident enough to do it on the last drive,
I tell you
starting
that
backed
much.
up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look porous.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Oh, you dirty dog.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
What a finish. What a goddamn finish, Grayson. Holy shit.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch
as soon as you hit my ass, I'm like, oh, fuck, you just did the bump and run. I kept her held, and I just prayed to God I didn't hit that wall.
Here's Jones.
Right,
and he's going to get this past the 50
well,
and into Giant territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
I like the way my card felt too. I just wish I played way fucking, you know. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Yeah, see, you guys are out. I don't know how to
performance on the ground. That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you,
we're doing back at auto club now.
As the day goes along.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. First down, Winston. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get this the 20-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Try this. One in doubt, try something else.
Football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads.
I'm winning by 5.
Look at that one.
But I can't stop this running game.
Quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
You see you lost by 5.
Now Jones. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Almost 4.5 minutes.
Against the wall.
Oh, you're fine.
About ready to score.
They won the first battle.
Yeah, but the thing is, Nick, he left you with too much time, kid. Be confident in your team.
I'm confident in my team. There's no problem about that.
Oh, my bad. Well, alright, I'm lagging.
He will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard there. That'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here
Whoa.
Not even a thought, is
All right,
it?
I'm lagging.
Defensively, they're in a
That was
prime
me.
spot.
Everybody else
And I
is
think the
lagging, so
defensive
it's
guys
me
are probably
lagging.
expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys.
Yep,
You might
I knew
want to
this
try
was coming
throwing it.
somehow. Come on, man.
3rd and goal. Winston.
I'm even on the internet. Stop
This
that.
pass caught with the
Fuck.
and he's into the end
God
zone
damn it, you
for
guys
the
are
Tampa
lagging.
Bay
And I don't like that because that means I'm actually lagging.
O.J. Howard, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead here in the 4th. So a big play coming now for the Bucs as they'll go for 2.
No, it's good now. It's because I was on my phone prior to the race starting, I'm pretty sure.
They're going to run for
There's no one lagging anymore.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Oh, I'm back in it, boys.
The kickoff
Dude, I'm
team
great
on
through the
field
corners
now as
here.
They will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The New York set to take the field.
God damn it, dude. I was going for first. Oh, that makes
Some
me a
good
little
gains
mad.
going on in the early window.
I had that
This
line.
might
I
be
had
the
that
best
run
of
off the
bunch.
bottom.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
I had that perfect angle and everything. Alright, it's all good. It's all good. 'Cause we got too much.
Whatever.
Collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line,
God
2nd
damn.
and 10.
Who's arguing?
Now Saquon Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Alexander buying time to his left. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Was trying to extend the life of that play, wasn't he? Got out of the pocket, ended up scrambling off to his left, trying to find anyone open downfield to try and make a big-time play.
Thought he had an opening there for a second, but that window closed pretty quickly. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
the
Because
hell
when you
just
score a
happened?
touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a deer.
You know, I was going to ask you if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think
I'm
about
just trying to
putting the
save the
ball
old
in the air.
tires
I tell my
until
running
it's
backs,
like that,
grasp
too.
the football. I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Come on. Stupid shit.
For the 1st down. It goes as a gain of 8. It moves the chains.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue ready.
They'll run it with Jones. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
3 and 4. Okay, I'll take a 7 right now.
They'll go again to Jones.
I know.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard
So
pick
when do
up
we
there.
start
It's
in
going to
league?
make it 3rd down and 6.
Right, as soon as next
Now the
time.
Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Oh, so
The Bucks on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
oh yeah. Is Racing stay with us or no? Alright, yeah, probably for
They'll
inactivity.
run it now out of the gun.
Come on!
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Call it a gain
This
of
game's
11
over.
yards, and that should just about do
Or he
it.
just scored again.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still
Can't stop him.
this one despite the heavy workload, but you and I both know.
87 defense against a fucking 77. I just don't get it.
All
Don't
runs
get it.
on this
Yeah, I know.
drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Don't get it.
Yep, that was a lag. I don't know how I'm lagging now. Elo, were you just in the wall right there or no?
Victory formation now for the Buccaneers.
I
Down
did
to
for a second.
knee
That's
they
why I
go.
dropped back 2 point some seconds because I rear-ended Kevin. It was a lag spike and you guys just brake checked and sent me to the infield. For me at least. Oh, she a little too tight for me.
Well, I know at points
Why
in
the
this
fuck
when
am I
you
taking
wanted to
this stupid
close
bitch
your
out like
eyes
this?
because of all the points that were being put on this.
Game.
So for the Bucks, that early momentum
reason why,
continues here as
Nick,
they move to 4-0.
is right there is why I fucking
And they'll
quit.
hit the road next
For
week
no
to
reason,
take on
a
the
shitty-ass
Buffalo
team will
Bills.
just dominate me.
Meanwhile, for the
And I had
Giants,
in the
they'll
league
fall
one of the
back to
best
500 at
defenses.
2-2.
Or the best
Fortunately
defense.
for them, they'll have the early bye next week.
I don't have the best defense, but I just don't get it.
Before I quit,
Just don't get.
So for
Before
our
I quit, I
entire
had a
crew,
91
alongside Charles
defense
Davis,
and a
I'm
90
Brandon Gaudin.
offense.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
And I don't get it. The 4-3s. 4-3. Easy way to stop a lot of shit. A lot of stopping the run, stopping the passes. Yeah, I can't. Through high school and experiences with a 3-4, fuck 3-4, dude. They're so fucking worthless. Either 5-2 or 4-3. Yeah, but every time I ran a 3-4, fucking, they would just hit the gaps. And I would have my backers filling, but for some fucking reason, their running backs were like, nope, I'm not going to get stopped by your fucking...
Got Nubby up
Nope.
to 76. Fucking 2-2. Hooray! Next week I got a fucking bye week.
Alright, I'm gonna disconnect because it's only you two.